In a land far away lied a kingdom named Fiore, a peaceful place with 17 million and full of magic. The some who devoted their lives to the study of it are the wizards. The wizards place themselves into guilds. There's one guild that has produced countless legends. That guild's name is Fairy Tale. But that's not exactly the point. The point is how some wanderer met one Ejiro Kirishima.
Kiri, we made it!
Mina yelled to hunched-over Kirishima.
Come on, get up already,
she said, poking at him. Is he okay? Someone asked.
Oh, he's fine. He always gets sick when he travels,
Mina said with her paw in the air. Never. I'm never riding a goddamn train ever again, Kiri said from the floor.
If we have the right info, then that salamander dude should be in this town. Let's go, Kiri,
Mina said. Kiri was now leaning out the window, trying not to puke. Give me a second, will ya? What he didn't realize is that Mina was off the train, and he was still on it. Mina just watched as the train went away with him.
There he goes,
she muttered. What? You're telling me there's only one magic shop in this whole town? You asked the shopkeep. Yep, sorry. The people around here are more of fishers than they are magic, he said. I bet most people don't even know how to use it.
Damn it, I came all this way for nothing.
You huffed. Oh, don't say that. I might have something you'll like, he said, pulling out a box. This color magic's pretty cool. All the little girls like it. He presented a pink card with a small mirror. I already have one of those, he said, playing with one of your chains. What I really want are some powerful gate keys. Then you noticed the little doggy key on the table. Yeah, but that one's not really all that powerful, he tried. I know, but I still want it. He smirked. How much? You asked, and he replied instantly. 20,000 jewel, he said, holding up 2 fingers.
Ha?
You said, confused. To what? 20,000 jewel, he repeated. You'd have to pull that card. You got up and sat on the counter. Come on, how much is it really? You asked again and winked. You find yourself walking down the street, pretty pissed that he only dropped 1,000. That trick usually works. You huffed. Then you heard some fangirling going on.
It's the salamander,
some girl said while running past you. The salamander? Oh, that wizard that uses fire magic you can't even buy? You started to fangirl too. He's here. You deadpanned. Damn it, I ended up riding that stupid train twice. Not manly at all. Kiri huffed. You gotta get over your motion sickness, dude, Mina said. I'm so hungry I could eat my hand.
It's too bad we don't have any money for food.
Mina shot instantly. Hey Mina, this salamander we're looking for has gotta be crimson, right? Kiri asked.
Aye, because the only fire dragon I've heard of is crimson.
Mina replied. That's true. Then they heard the fangirling. Kiri and Mina then looked at each other. Salamander? They asked and then proceeded to run towards the screaming. You got into the crowd and damn, this dude was making you blush. What the heck is happening? You thought. Then he looked at you. Shit. You thought again. Is it because he's a famous wizard? Is that why my heart's going haywire? Then you fell victim to the magic. Kiri then appeared. When you looked at Kiri, though, the magic broke. Who the hell are you? Kiri asked, disappointed. Who am I? I'm Salamander, I'm sure you've heard of me. Supposed Salamander said. Kiri was now at the end of the alley. Some girl hopped up and then kicked him in the head. And then 2 more girls showed up. Mina just sweat dropped. Why are girls so weird? He asked after being beat up. Now, that's enough, Salamander said. You looked at him skeptically. The girls shifted their attention to him. He then gave Kiri an unwanted autograph. No thanks, he said, and then ended up back on the ground.
Guess it wasn't him after all,
Mina said. Definitely not, Kiri followed up. Well, I'm afraid I'll have to go now. I have business to attend to, Salamander said.
Aw, man,
All the girls whined. He then used his fire magic to leave. I'm having a party on my boat tonight, and you can all come, he said as he flew away. Who the hell was that guy? Kiri asked.
I don't know, but he was a real creep,
He said, walking up to the 2. Thanks for your help, he smiled. My name's Wonder. It's nice to meet you, he said.
Hi,
Mina said with her paw in the air again. Kiri was stuffing his face and you sweat dropped. Kirishima and Mina, right? He said, staring at the redhead. You're so nice, Kiri said between eating. Thanks. And you know you can slow down, right? We're not in a hurry. And food is going everywhere. You tried. And there goes my money, you thought. That salamander was using magic to hypnotize all the girls to fall for him. He was using a charm spell that attracts people to you against their will. But they've been banned for years. Nobody even sells them. What a creep, he said. I was under it till you 2 came. No prob, Kiri said, still shoveling food into his mouth. You know, I'm a wizard too, he said. Really? Kiri looked at you. Yeah, but I haven't joined a guild. You groaned, rubbing your neck. You then explained what a guild was, even though Kiri already knew this. Kiri and Mina looked at each other while you ranted. You talk a lot, Mina commented. Oh, yeah, you guys came here to find someone, right? You asked. We're looking for Crimson, Mina said. We had a rumor that Salamander was gonna be here, so we came to see him, but it turned out to be someone else, Kiri said, taking a break. He didn't look like a salamander at all, Mina said. No kidding, I bet that guy couldn't even breathe fire like a real dragon, Kiri huffed. I'm confused. Your friend looks like a dragon? He said, looking at Kiri's frog food stuffed face. Nope, he is a dragon, he said, violently swallowing something and not inhaling it. What? You said, still clearly confused. Aye, Crimson's a real fire-breathing dragon, Mina laughed. Huh? You exclaimed. Yep, even in the wizarding world, dragons are really rare. Barely seen by the human eye. Why in the hell would a fire dragon show up out of nowhere in a town? You exclaimed again. They were about to say something, but then got lost. Say, it's ridiculous, he said. You decided to leave and you put down the money. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your lunch, and maybe I'll see you again, he said. Thanks for coming, Mix, the front desk said before she gasped. You look too. Thanks for the food, Kiri and Mina said, bowing. Stop it! You're embarrassing me, you growled at them. Well, it's cool. You guys helped me out earlier, so let's just call it even. You tried. I feel bad though. We weren't actually trying to help them, Kiri mumbled to Mina. Aye, we owe him something, she mumbled back. Oh, I know. Here. Kiri gave you one of Salamander's autographs. No way. You were now on a bench reading a magazine, and you read an article about Fairy Tale, and Nejire Hado came up. Then you started thinking of how you could get in. You know what? I'm totally gonna join Fairy Tale. They're badasses. You smiled. What was that? A familiar voice asked. Do you want to join Fairy Tale? Salamander, you yelled as he came out of the bush. I've been looking for you. I wanted to personally invite you to my party that I'm having on my boat, he said. Nice try, but your charm spell ain't gonna work again. It doesn't work if people know you're using it, he said, pointing. Makes sense. I guessed you were a wizard when I saw you, The invitation still stands, he said. Forget it, I wouldn't be caught dead at a party being thrown by a creep like you. He turned. An arrow went through him. Why'd you have to call me that? He muttered. Your spell to make yourself popular? It's fucking shady. You growled. Don't be mad, it's all good fun. I wanted to feel like a celebrity at my own party. Can you blame me for that? He asked. This just proves that even famous wizards can be dumbasses. He shrugged. You wanted to join Fairy Tale, right? Salamander asked it again, trying to change the subject. Damn it, he got your attention. Have you ever heard of Salamander? One of Fairy Tale's wizards? He asked. Well, yeah. You're telling me that you're him? You questioned back. Yup, and if you want to join, I can probably put in a good word for you. He smirked. Well, you have to try. I would love to go to your party, you said. Wow, that was easier than I thought, he muttered. So you really think you can get me into Fairy Tale? You asked. I don't see why not. But you can't say anything about the charm spell. He smirked again. Sure thing. He giggled. Good. Then I'll see you at the party. He then used his magic and left. You were left wheezing with excitement. Damn it, he got me, but yeah, he's gonna get me into Fairy Tale. I just have to keep my mouth shut and be the nice to the douchebag. You giggled. Insert Happy's little commercial dance. That was really good, huh, Mina? Kiri chuckled. Aye, she said. Hey, look, isn't that boat that salamander guy was having? Or the party on the boat, right? Yeah. Mina asked. Kiri gagged at the thought of getting on another moving thing. Oh, please, it's not like we're gonna go, she said. Then they heard some girls talking about how they would have gone to the party. And that they said that Salamander was a member of Fairy Tale. That got their attention. He looked back at the boat and gagged again. So he's in Fairy Tale, huh? Kiri asked himself. It's Wanderer, correct? The salamander asked. That's a wonderful name. Yeah, thanks. He said. I'd like to toast to you. He said, magicking the drink so that little drops were floating. He then floated them toward you, looking real smug. Weird-ass creep. Okay, I'm strong. I can do this, you thought. You then stood up and flicked the drops away. What do you think you're doing? You asked. You then sighed and said it was sleep magic. He chuckled. Very impressive, he said. Look, I don't want to give you the wrong idea. Yeah, I want to be in Fairy Tale, but I'm not gonna date you for that to happen. he stated. "You're quite a handful, aren't you?" he said. Just then a bunch of pirate guys came in, with the other girls slung over their shoulders. "What the hell?" he said. "Welcome to my ship. You should behave until we make it to Bosco," Salamander said. "Hold on, Bosco? You said you were gonna get me into fairy tales, sir." You growled. "I just said that so I can lure you onto my ship and make you one of our slaves." He shrugged. "You're gonna kidnap all of these girls." The guys laughed. You growled and pulled out your ring of gate keys. Salamander got ready with his magic too. He knocked the keys out of your hand and caught them. "So you're a celestial wizard," he said. "Only someone with a contract can use these, so they're pretty much useless to me." Then he threw the keys out the window and into the sea. You were pretty much on the verge of crying, but you held it back because you're a strong bitch. You then proceeded to call him a bitch, and then Kiri came in through the roof. "Hey, I know you." You blinked. Kiri gagged again because the boat rocked. "This was a bad idea," he groaned. "You're so lame," he said.
Hey, what you doing here, Wonder?
Mina asked from above. "Oh, hi, Mina. This dumbass tricked me into and saying he was gonna get me into fairy tale." You pointed accusingly at Salamander. "Hold up, since when did you have wings?" You asked her. All the other guys had their mouths hanging open.
I'll explain that later,
she said. She then wrapped her tail around your waist and flew off. "What are you doing? Go after them!" You heard Salamander yell. Wait, what about Kirishima?" You asked.
I can't carry two people. And plus you'll be fine,
she said. Salamander shot his magic at you and Mina, hoping to knock you two out of the sky. Thankfully, Mina had some good maneuvering skills. "Again, what about Kirishima? And the other girls?" You asked again.
We got a problem, Wonder,"
she said. "What?"
"My transformation time's up,"
she said. You two were now falling to the sea. Once you hit the water, you decided to swim off and find your keys. Mina hit her head on a rock. "You found your keys. Good job." Kiri was still on the boat fighting the bad guys. You and Mina surfaced and you chose your Aquarius key. Knowing her, she probably wasn't going to be very happy with you. "Alright, open gate of the water bearer. Aquarius." She then came out of the water.
"A fish!"
Mina drooled. "Not for you." You gently hit her head.
"That was awesome,"
she said. "That's the power of a celestial wizard. Whenever I use my keys, a spirit comes to help me," you explained. "Oh yeah, it's serious. I want you to use your power to push that boat back to the port," you instructed the somewhat pissed off mermaid. She only clicked her tongue at you. You're supposed to help me, not give me attitude. You growled. I wouldn't make her any angrier, wonder. Mina worried. Let's get one thing straight. Next time you drop my key, you're dead. Got it? She glared. Yep, won't happen again. You and Mina whimpered. Sirius then used a big blast of water to push the boat to the port. You winced at the thought of Kiri. The waves pushed you and Mina too. Hey, don't wash us away too. Oh, that was an accident. I didn't mean to get the ship. She scoffed. Wait, you were aiming for me? You said. Don't call me for a while. I'm gonna take a week off with my boyfriend. She said and poofed away. You growled again and started swearing to yourself about how moody she was.
I've got an idea,
Mina said with her paw up.
If the fish lady gives you any more trouble, I'll eat her.
She smiled. I don't think I can take any more of this cat. You face-palmed. You saw Kiri at the top of the shipwreck. You called to him and were about to run to him until you saw the look on his face. So you said you're a member of the Fairy Tale Guild, right? He asked. So, what's it to you? Go get him. Salamander ordered. Let me get a closer look at your face. Kiri scowled. Kiri then took off his jacket. Watch out! You yelled at him.
Yeah, don't worry about him. I probably should have told you this sooner, but he's a wizard too.
Mina said. Really? You shouted. With a single punch, Kiri took out two guys. My name's Ejiro Kirishima, and I'm a real fairy tale wizard. Kiri smirked. You've got to be kidding me. So, Kirishima's a fairy tale wizard? You asked.
Mm-hmm.
Mina hummed. You then saw the tattoo on his shoulder.
Wait a second. I know who he is now. He's Bora the Prominence.
Mina said.
Rumor has it he got kicked out of the Titan Nose Guild a couple years ago for bad behavior.
Mina stated. I have no idea what you're trying to do, and I don't care if you're a good guy or a bad one or whatever. I'm not gonna let you diss Fairy Tale's name. Kiri growled. And what are you gonna do about it? Salamander asked. He then tried to hit Kiri with his magic. It looked like he got hit with it, which is what you thought. But it turns out... Ew, this stuff is disgusting. Kiri said.
Huh?
He said. Are you really sure that you're a fire wizard? If so, not a very manly one if your fire tastes like this. He ate the fire. Thanks for the food, poser. He said. What the hell? Who is this kid? One of the goons asked.
Fire magic doesn't work on Kiri.
Mina grinned. I've never seen anything like that. You looked amazed. He then said that he had a fire in his belly and smirked. He hit his fists together and activated his fire magic. His cheeks puffed up and blew out fire like a dragon. The afterwave was pretty damn strong. Hey Bora, I swear I've seen this guy before. The red hair and the scaly looking scarf. He's gotta be the one. The real one. One of the guys that was still conscious said, Salamander? You asked. I hope you guys are paying attention. This is what a real fairy tale wizard can do. Here I come. Then his whole arm was covered in flames. Bora tried to defend, but he failed. So he eats fire, then attacks with it? You questioned. But how does he do it? Is it a spell?
He has dragon lungs that allow him to breathe fire, dragon scales to dissolve the fire, and dragon claws to attack with fire.
Mina explained.
His magic allows him to take on all traits of a dragon. It's an ancient spell barely used anymore.
Seriously? You asked again.
This magic was originally used to deal with dragons,
the cat said. Bora shot another beam at Kiri and it sent a line of explosions across the town.
It's called Dragon Slayer magic, and Crimson is the one that taught it to him.
Bora sent another shot at Kiri. Kiri caught it and ate it. You're not going too bad, but I'm about to cook you like a smoked fish, Kiri said.
Fish?
Mina yelled. Oh, shush. You hit her head again. Kiri hit his fist together once again, and his arm was the flame this time, and he threw a pretty good punch. Bora was sent crashing through everything and hit the bell.
Don't be silly, Kiri. Everyone knows you smoke food with smoke, not fire.
Mina giggled. That was amazing. But he overdid it, he said.
Aye.
Oh, shush, cat. Then there was stomping coming over to your way, or area. The army? All of a sudden, Kiri grabbed your arm and ran so fast that you were flying behind him. Ah, shit, we gotta get out of here, he yelled.
Where in the hell are you taking me?
Just come on, you said you wanted to get into fairy tale, right? Kiri asked. That got your attention again. Kiri gave you a shark tooth smirk. So let's go. Okay, here we go, you said as the three of you ran from the army. You better not be lying to me like the last guy. Oh no, I promise I'm not.
Welcome to fairy tale,
Mina said, and you giggled. Kiri then kicked open the door. We made it back alive, Kiri yelled.
We're home,
Mina yelled after him, and everyone greeted them. Hey, heard you went all out and hard you on, eh, Kiri? One guy asked. He got a kick in the face for that. Why'd you do that? You are shocked. You lied about that salamander. I'm gonna kick your ass, Kiri said to him. Don't be mad at me. I'm just passing along a rumor I heard, he shot back. It was just a rumor? Then they started fighting. They sent one half of the room flying.
Now, Kiri, I think you need to calm down.
Nina was interrupted by a person falling on her. Then the whole room started fighting. You were just standing and all because you were in the Fairy Tale Guild Hall. So shit hair finally made it back, huh? A guy with spiky ash blonde hair and no shirt, might I add, said. This is Katsuki Bakugo. He's a very talented wizard, but he has a bad habit of taking off his clothes. It's time we settled things, he said, stomping to over where Kiri was fighting. Katsu, clothes? Some girl at the bar said. I don't have time for that. Katsu yelled back at her. This girl's name is Izuka Kendo. She holds the title of Fairy Tale's heaviest drinker. Oh, you see, I don't date men because they have no class. She groaned. Then she proceeded to chug an entire barrel of booze. You were stunned, to say the least. Come here and fight me, shit hair! Bakugo yelled. Not until you put on some clothes, damn it! Kiri yelled back while still dealing with the dude that he was fighting. It's noon and all you were whining like babies, a guy said from behind you. This man is Tetsu, a muscle-bound wizard who believes that all you need to solve a problem is 2 strong fists. I can't believe he's encouraging them. He sweat-chopped. Both Kiri and Bakugo took him out with one punch, though. That they KO'd him that easily? You thought. Jeez, it's so loud in here. You turned around to see 2 girls phoning over a boy with yellow hair and a black streak through his hair, and blue-tinted glasses. This is the lady killer, Denki Kaminari, ranked high on the eligible wizard bachelor's list. He then got hit in the head with a bottle. And all of a sudden, he was standing up telling the girls that he was gonna go fight. He's definitely off my list, you said to yourself. The hell is wrong with these people? There's not one sane person here. Hello, are you new here? You turned again to be met with Najire Hado. As Najire in the flesh! You fangirled a bit. This is Najire Hado, a beautiful wizard known for her photo spreads in Sorcerer's Weekly. She's currently an employee at Fairy Tale. Don't you think we should try and stop them? You asked. It's always like that in here. She giggled. Better to just leave them alone. Besides, she was cut off by Tetsu falling on her. And it's kind of fun. She laughed from under him. Then her ghost started to come out. Don't die, Najire, you said. Then you got fallen on by Bakugo. Give me back my underwear, damn it! He yelled to Kiri. What? You yelled and kicked him off. He was about to ask you something, but you kicked him away again. And then you were in Denki's arms. Then he got punched by Tetsu. Then got kicked by Kirishima. Mina said weakly. You were freaking out over Najire when Kendo joined in with her magic and Bakugo decided to combat her with his magic. Then Tetsu joined. Then Denki and Kiri. They always fight like this? You said shakily.
Yep.
Mina said. You don't sound too worried. Then a big demon thing stepped up to break everything up. He's huge, you whispered. Everyone stopped for some reason.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were still here, Master. Nejire smiled.
She's way too happy for this. Did you say Master? You yelled and the giant turned to her. Then Kiri was cackling. Man, talk about not manly. Looks like I won this round, you guy. Kiri was cut off by the giant's foot. Well, it seems like we have a new recruit, it said. Yes, sir, you stuttered. It roared and turned into a tiny old man with yellow boots and a pretty weird hat. Nice to meet ya, he said with his hand up.
He's tiny.
This little guy's in charge? You asked.
Of course he is. Let me introduce the Fairy Tale Guild Master, Gran Torino.
Nejire said, smiling. Gran Torino jumped on to the top balcony, but failed because he hit his head. He stood up, though. Everyone was now focused on him. You've gone and done it again, you bunch of idiots. Just take a look at how much paperwork the Magic Council sent me this time, he said, holding up a bunch of papers. The Magic Council monitors the guilds. Have you lost your marbles? Gran Torino asked. All you lot are good for is getting me in trouble with the higher-ups. Everyone started whispering. However, I say hello to the Magic Council, he said as he burnt up the papers. Kiri then jumped up and ate the fireball like a dog. Any power that goes past reason still comes from a reason, right? Magic isn't some kind of miraculous power. It's a talent that only works when the flow of energy inside of us and the flow of the natural world flows together. To use magic, one must have a strong mind and the ability to focus, Gran Torino stated. It should take over you and come out of your soul. If we all do is worry about rules, then our magic will never get better. Don't let those council idiots scare you. Follow the path you want, because that's what makes Fairy Tale #1. He finished and everybody cheered. And then you got your fairy tale tattoo now. It was favorite color and on your hand. There, now you're an official member of Fairy Tale, Nejire said. Hey Kiri, look! He said, skipping over to him. I'm a member of Fairy Tale. Oh yeah, that's cool. Welcome to the guild, something close to your name, he said, bored. The name's Wonder. You sweat dropped. Kiri was looking at the request board. Make sure you pick one with a good reward, Kiri, Mina advised. Whoa, 160,000 jewels just to get rid of some thieves? He gawked. Sounding good to me, the small cat said. How come my dad hasn't come back? The little boy said. You are starting to work my nerves, Coda, Gran Torino replied. This got Kiri's attention. You're a wizard, have faith in your father. But sir, he said he'd be back in 3 days, and he's been gone for almost a week, Coda said. If I remember correctly, he took the job on Mount Hakabe, Grantee said. That's right, and it's not too far from here, so why won't anybody go look for him? Koda shouted. Listen, kid, your old man's a wizard, and like every other wizard here, he can take care of himself. Now go home, have some cookies, and wait. Grantee finished. Jerk! Koda yelled as he punched him in the face. He then ran out. That's gotta be tough, he muttered. I know it sounds like Master doesn't care, but he's really worried. Nejire was cut off by a loud bang. Kirishima punched the board. Kiri and Mina were now walking out the door. I bet he's gonna go up to Hakabe to save Mako, someone said. Just leave him be, Grantee said. What got Kirishima so upset? You asked. Probably because him and Koda have a lot in common. I think he sees himself in Koda, Nejire sighed. Why'd you come with us again? Kiri groaned. I thought it would be a good idea, you retorted. Wow, you really do have bad motion sickness. Just another reason to feel sorry for you, he smirked. What's that supposed to mean? He snapped. Oh, nothing. Forget I said that. You said, you know, like a liar. You remembered what Nejire said about Kiri being raised by a dragon, which turned out to be crimson. Then the carriage stopped. I guess we're here, he said. Alright, we're stopped moving! Kiri cheered, and Mina joined in on his rant. I'm sorry, but this is as far as I can get you, the driver said. When you opened up the back doors, everything was covered in snow, and you were pretty sure that you guys were in a blizzard. Where in the fuck are we, Kiri? You yelled over the wind. It's a frozen wasteland. Insert Happy's commercial fish break. Why the fudge is it so cold? You whined. I know we're on a mountain, but it's summer. There shouldn't be a blizzard like this. That's what you get for wearing light clothes. Kiri shot. Please, you're not dressed for this either. You snapped back. Now hand over the blanket. They just keep talking, huh? Not manly. Kiri sighed. Aye. Mina sighed as well. Wait, I know. Open gates of the clock constellation, you said as you called out Horologium. He appeared and you were tucked safely inside of him. And you stole his blanket, ranting about how cold it was. But Kiri could not hear you. They say, I'm staying in here until and I'm not coming out, damn it, the clock said. Then why'd you come? Kiri asked. What kind of weird-ass job made Mako come all the way out here? They inquire. The clock said again. You should have asked that before all this. Kiri huffed. He went to go slay a Vulcan. It's a big monster. I want to go back to the guild,
they proclaim. Go ahead and be my guest, I say back. Aye, Mina said. Mako, where the heck are you? Kiri yelled to the mountains. Then a big yeti thing came down and nearly pancaked him. That's a big Vulcan, Mina yelled. Then the Vulcan grabbed your clock and stared at you. So it can talk, Kiri said, getting ready to use his magic. Don't just stand there, dumbass, and hurry up and save me, they yelled furiously. The clock said calmly as the Vulcan made off with you and the clock. How did I get myself into this mess? And the hell's with the giant monkey? They asked tearfully. The clock says. The Vulcan wouldn't stop staring at you, and all you could do was whimper. And now your service time was up. Hi, you big ape! Where's Mako? Kiri yelled. He was running to you and the Vulcan, but he gracefully slipped on the ice. Why does he always have to make an entrance like that? He sighed. Spill it, monkey, where's my friend? Kiri growled from upside down. You ran to him. You can understand me, right? Tell me where he is, Kiri ordered. Ma'am? It said. Yep, now tell me where he is. Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions? Putting in your 2 cents you hid in the blanket somewhere. Then it started pointing. Hey, I think he's gonna show me, Kiri said. He ran out through one of the entrances, but the Vulcan kicked him and he fell down the mountain. Oh no, he said. The Vulcan was cheering about how he kicked him out. Damn it, Kiri! You groaned. You decided to take care of the monkey by pulling out your Taurus key. Taurus is the most powerful spirit out yet, you bragged. But once Taurus came out, he started flirting with you. Oh yeah, he's a big perv too. Fantastic, you muttered. Then the monkey pushed the cow, and they were now fighting over you. But before they could get a hit in, Kiri came in and kicked Taurus in the face. How come there are more monsters than when I left? Kiri asked plainly. He's a friend, dumbass. He's one of my spirits. You yelled. That guy? He looked at the monkey. No, the bull. Wait a minute, how are you able to survive out there? You asked. Mina came to save me. So you can't handle other forms of transportation, but you can handle Mina's flying? You deadpanned. What kind of stupid question is that? He asked back. Mina isn't a form of transportation, she's my friend. Kiri shot back. You're right, it was totally wrong of me to compare the two, he said sarcastically. The monkey tried to smash Kiri again, but he stopped him with his arm. Listen, I consider everyone in the guild my friends, he said. He then got kicked in the stomach from the monkey. Whether it's Gramps or Neji, even those annoying idiots Bakuyo and Tetsu. Mina and Wander, they're my friends too, Kiri said, powering up. Which is why I'm not leaving without Mako, he said, punching the monkey.
The ape got mad and sent a blast of ice towards Kiri, and it swept you away a bit. Then the ape got a hold of Taurus's axe.
Well, that's not good,
Kiri said. It swung, but Kiri dodged all of his attacks. But then he slept again. It swung again and Kiri caught it. You were shaking Taurus to go back to the spirit world, so his axe would go along with him. Kiri was melting the axe so he could eat it and get energy for his fire. He then spit out the metal drops in the monkey's face. Kiri hit his fists together and, like always, used his dragon fist. And it smashed the monkey into the wall. "We beat him!" Mina cheered. "Yeah, but wasn't he supposed to tell you where your friend is?" you asked. "Yeah, forget about that part," Kiri said, scratching the back of his neck. "Well, now I don't think he's gonna do much talking." As soon as he said that, the monkey started glowing and gave off an explosion. "What the hell was that?" Kiri asked and was shocked by what had become of the monkey. It was Mako. "So you're telling me that the perverted monkey was your friend the entire time?" you asked. "Yeah, he must have been taken over by the Vulcan," Mina said. "What does that mean?" "It must have used a possession spell on him," she explained. "Vulcans survive by taking over another person's body. They're evil body snatchers." "It looks like he put up a good fight before the Vulcan got him," Mina said. "Mako, don't die on me, Koda's waiting for you. Open your eyes!" Kiri yelled at his face and he opened his eyes. "Kirishima?" he said. "Oh, good, you're okay," Kiri said, relieved. "I'm so pathetic. I defeated 19 of those brutes," Mako said, "but the 20th got me." "Ah, come on, don't be like that. You defeated 19 of them, didn't you?" Kiri reassured. "There were 20 of those monkey things and he took on the job by himself?" You thought. "Now, let's go home. Koda's waiting for you," Kiri said, helping him up. You smiled at the thought of them. "Why are you smiling like that, Wonder? It's kinda creepy." Mina winked. "I'll show you, creepy fucking cat." You grinned evilly like Kuro. You are now all back in the town. "Hey, Koda!" Kiri yelled with Mako slung over his shoulder. Koda then tackled Mako to the ground, and they had a little bonding reunion moment. You and Kiri then started to walk off till Koda called after Kiri. He thanked him for bringing back Mako, and Kiri said it was no problem. "Aye," Nina said trademarkedly. And then Koda thanked you too. He turned and waved. Diary thoughts. July 4th, sunny, followed by a blizzard, but then sunny again. I'll admit, the people in fairy tales are crazy-ass weirdos, but they're also warm-hearted. Nice, and a lot of them are fun to be around. I know I'm new to them, but I can't help it. I already love the guild.